Lions ready.
Lions 8th man, Frankie Horn, in good form. Kieran Horn gets the game on the go in the high felt. It's a contestable and a brilliant take by the Bulls.
Nine. Use it.
Ambrose Papier from the base. Contest on the right-hand side, unable to gather. It's still loose. And a knock-on by the home side.
Bulls do well taking a two-hand catch, and then it was the transferring of pressure with a contestable kick, spotting that Sanile Nohamba is covering the backfield. Sebastian de Klerk knocking that ball on, but had won the contest. And there.
Get in. Lies the mark. Hooker's left.
First scrum earlier on. And it's the Lions who've got the feed with a 97% success rate in all competition in the scrums. Only lost 2 scrums this season in the 12 outings.
There was no call. There was no call. Wait for the call, gents. No, both sides. Let's do it again. Stay mark. Hold on.
That's going to be the guidance. That's going to be the guidance. That's going to be the guidance of the call.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Aka van der Merwe, hooker of the Bulls, former Lions player. Jacob Versaghi, hooker for the Lions. Former Bulls player, 53 matches for the Bulls for Jacob Versaghi. Aka van der Merwe, 50 Super Rugby matches for the Lions. Now representing the Pretoria franchise. Huge contest. Coming around the corner, Simpiwe Matanzima and the Bulls. Penalty to the Lions.
The start wanted by the Lions pack. Asenathi Nhlabakanye did mention it during the week that they wanted to impose their will in the scrum. He gets that first chance and gets the right calling from Wengile Jadizweni.
Nohamba finds touch.
Tough scrum here. Asenathi Nhlabakanye up against Simpiwe Matanzima, who turns his shoulders, and you can see his number facing towards the touchline, pushing Asenathi Nhlabakanye inside, and that way didn't fight onto that contest. Lions awarded with the penalty.
Contest good by the Bulls. They win the line out. Van der Merwe makes it available. Inside their own half. Big clearance from the base.
Good timing.
Appeal contestable.
Just the hit going forward. Tap going forward.
That's a knock on. Another scrum for the Lions. He's been in good form as Mbilo Kumeta. Great find for the Bulls.
Yeah, he's really shown up, but it's Sebastian de Klerk who went again for the contest. Ball going forward to Ron Nokier's hands.
Marcus set.
First infringement was a knock-on. But talking about Mbilo Kumeta, he's really shown up. Physicality, especially being tested against the big sides away from home in Europe. Really stood up his ground, made that number 8 position. Just the loose forward.
Coach!
An opportunity that he's been given here at the Bulls. Taken with both hands.
6! It's available, use!
Nohamba looks to drive the Bulls back. Sergio Peterson, good positioning. Calls for the mark.
Hey.
Quickly takes it. Great chase from the Lions captain. Nohamba. Man of the match performance last time these two teams met. Sending Nohamba straight through. They're lining up on the outside. Soft hands required. Kwan Horn has got it filled. 5 meters out the line. The reach. What a try.
Marius Lowe, the try scorer.
The magic, Sanele Nohamba.
Oh, small in stature, big in play. The dynamite Sanele Nohamba is. Look at the way that he scans up the field and he sees a misconnection. And then to him, it's time to go. Love how he jaws and pass here because he knew he had the numbers on his outside. Kieran Hahn giving a weak shoulder onto the inside and then the support play coming off the hip. That is Marius Lowe, the captain. But what an extraordinary, great counter-attack from the Lions, picking up the Bulls with the chase line that was disorganized and they were exploited.
Try number 10 for Marius Lowe and the URC, his third one of the season. Scored 24 points, the man of the match last year, September, Sanele Nohamba. Currently 63 points this season, URC. Tester coming up for Nohamba. Nohamba with a conversion. Slightly missed, just on the outside.
So it's just brilliant work from Sanele Nohamba, sporting that opportunity, and all the backline players from the Lions. It just flat through that channel that was opened up by Sanele. And Marius Lowe is the one to finish it.
Gulbeg takes over scrum off. Smith on the outside, Frankie Horn. Gumete brings them down. De Berg. With the changes made by Ivan van Rooyen and Sergio. Kavaganya soft hands for Chuchuka. Manu Chuchuka. Unable to gather. Did that come off his legs or was that knocked on? Knock-on advantage is the call. Grusson. Could be big trouble for the Lions. Late tackle on Johan Grusson.
Ready? Yeah, where the ball landed. It's the late target kicker.
Right, Grusson playing on the advantage that he had. Not Nagel, just landing on top of him. Felt that he stood on his way. Feeling that he could not move. Also upfield.
Line out is good. Not setting up the driving more, it's an attacking move. Grusson breaks the first
knock-on advantage.
defensive line of the Lions. Gumete takes play inside the 22. Papier onto the short side. Love it. Quick ball for the home side, the Bulls. Soft hands, but Tanzimo takes it up. What a tackle by Skuma. Papier. Villaloo, dab over the top, hoping for runners. Unkind bounce for the Bulls players. Marius Lowe took forever to make that pass. What a pickup from Edwil van der Merwe.
Outside!
Kabakanye set a target for the Lions to consolidate.
No more. Don't collapse the ruck. Don't collapse the ruck. Use 9.
Van der Berg's kick finds touch. Good emotion of pressure from Emirates Lions.
No, they've done well. They defensively making the strong tackles, forcing the Bulls to kick the ball inside their own 22. They scramble well with Kieran Horn. And a good set. Morning from the back, finding touch. Halfway line, releases the pressure.
Van der Merwe Numbers line out is good. Papier to Goosen.
Solid.
It's Van Staden. Takes play at centre field. Gumete. Well met defensively by Emmanuel Chituka. Tanzama's pass is swift. Foster. Creel nowhere through as Van Wyk makes a good stop.
Release the ball. Backwards.
It's gone backwards as a call from the referee. Find him over. Papier, a bit messy at the breakdown at the moment. Opens up on the outside. Elrich Low steps in field. Good appreciation of space from flank forward of the Bulls. On the bench last weekend, getting a start. Goosen. Gumete. Papier digs for it. Lions not committing too many numbers at the breakdown. The Bulls retain position. Keep it alive. It's Creel. Richard Creel on the right wing of the Lions, playing against his brother, David Creel. Outside centre for the Bulls. Flat from Willie Leroux, just able to pick up and spot the players. Penalty against the Lions, 8th man. Chance for the Bulls to get on the board.
Yeah, they've been asking questions with this attack. The Lions not committing too many players, and they break down and they're making strong tackles, first-time tackles. This is Frankie Horn. His hands are past the ball there, and then by the time he come back, first infringement, he didn't go straight directly for the ball. Picture that Twengile Jaras when he saw his hands past the ball, then give a chance for the ball to be placed.
.58 points this season for Johan Goosen. The Vodacom URC. Chance now to get the Bulls on the board. Strike is good. The distance, the direction, all of the above. Successful penalty from the Bulls fly half, Johan Goosen. Time around, a deeper restart by the Lions. Elrich Low's got it covered, as expected.
Okay, 9.
Simple exit here from the Bulls. Complicating stuff, making a contestable Nohamba contest against Ruan Nokia.
Oh, he's brave. Really brave. Understands the laws. He can use the laws to protect him in the air. Tall timber of Ruan Nokia and Sanen Nohamba competing for that ball. Gets off the ground, but it goes forward for Nokia, the captain of the Bulls.
Last scrum is good.
Ambrose Papier has been really kicking some good contestable kicks.
Let's go.
It's given a chance to the chasers to get to the ball. The hang time has been good. The Lions are getting pressure and ball.
Yeah, another thing about Papier's play, he never forces it. He never searches for those gaps when they're there. He'll definitely take them. And after he's taken one, he's not looking for the second or the third. Always plays what's in front of him.
He's really matured well, understanding his game, knowing what he has in front of him and the attributes of the players that he plays with.
Scrum is steady. Lions probe the left-hand side. Tackle from Papier on Marius Low. Basahi, Nohamba.
Penalty advantage.
Weighing up his options as a penalty advantage for the Lions. Tanzima
got the penalty advantage.
Offsides. Tabakanya's pass putting pressure on the Lions' back line.
One. You're onside.
It was a clever play from the Lions. They went to the blind side and it was a quick recycling ball, which meant that the players who were scrumming, they were still retreating backwards. That's how they found Simphiwe Matanzima offside. So they go to the blind, and look at how they've kept formed that scrum. Players are still retreating, not behind the most hind foot, and he advanced. Most players are still offside. Tactically clever from the Lions.
Fine forward. Okay. Okay. Fine.
He's got the altitude, doesn't need the distance.
Strike is good for Nhamba as the direction. Nope, not to be. Missed penalty, a missed conversion from the Lions fly half. Person restarts, goes very deep. Plenty of work for Sanele Nhamba. Inside the 22.
Come Lions.
Chuka has put the Lions on side. Nhamba sends it out wide to Kuan Horn.
It's in the 10, man.
And penalty advantage for the Lions.
13. Within the 10. Give me the mark, please.
Bulls discipline.
You're within the 10.
Something they've been struggling with throughout the season. They're averaging 10 penalties per game. Most coaches will like to see single digits when it comes to penalties conceded in any game. The Bulls just giving away a soft penalty, and the Lions surging on upfield. So Creel is in between the 22 and the 10-meter line. He's got his hands up at the moment. No one really puts him on, but the pass does put someone on. That's what he's arguing at the moment. But I feel easier for him to retreat back so that he can give himself a chance.
Ball of the tail by the Lion. Myris Lowe with the step. It's a brace. Second one of the afternoon for the Lions captain and his team. Bulls caught napping there, Kobane.
Oh, what a great assist. When have you seen an assist from a hooker? Jaco Visagie pulls a perla here. It's over the top. Look at that step. Had the two players holding each other's hands as they stepped away off his right foot. Ball goes over the line out, and everyone is already up. Myris Lowe, what a start he's had, and what a start the Lions have had.
Try number 4 of the season for the Lions captain, Myris Lowe. Set play. Second try of the afternoon. A lot easier kick coming up for Sanele Nhamba. Let's not say that, because as he got that too close, the Bulls are going to charge it down.
He's got the clock onto him. Side, 22 seconds.
And straight through Sanele Nhamba. I think he pretended like he wasn't ready, so the Bulls don't charge him down.
That's a great step from the center. Getting off his right foot. Finding that gap, and he had the pace to carry it closer to the post. And an easy conversion for Sanele Nhamba.
Bulls go straight down the middle and deep. Van der Berg steps one and the second. Nhamba. The Lions putting themselves under pressure. They love the pressure. Look at the smiles.
The two scrum offs, they're communicating well, and just the game understanding. Mone van der Berg felt the pressure, knew that he had to evade one. And easier to release it to your halfback partner. Sanele Nhamba finds yards.
Okay, Van der Merwe's throw is good now. A chance for the Bulls to launch the attack. Harold Foster, tackle from Sergio. Papier. Jaggle from Nokia. Options both sides now for the Bulls. Crescent, Tester coming up for Nohamba. Tap backwards. Forwards is the referee. Going forward from Sanel Nohamba's shoulder.
Something the Lions have to adjust. Yes, Sanel Nohamba is an exceptional rugby player, but he doesn't have the height. He's always going to be under pressure in those contestable kicks. And the Bulls, it was deemed that he had knocked it on. Bulls get a scrum inside the 22 of the Lions. Bulls have been struggling in the first 20 minutes is getting over the gain line and getting deep. And that way they can have their runners generating more momentum, creating a space for the outside backs. And that has been due to the tackling of the Lions. They've been making big, strong double tackles, really fighting hard for that gain line.
5, 6.
Taking scrum for the Bulls. Kumete picks up, goes blind. Van der Berg, what a pass there from Kumete. The best into track, just riding the tackle, making sure it's available. Van Staden, quality ball carrying by the Bulls. Van der Merwe, nowhere through for the hooker. Papier. Ulrich Low builds up a bit of pace and power. Oh, he's lost it in the tackle. Chichuka. Emmanuel Chichuka hurdles his way out of the Bulls' defense. One of the doubtful starters with Emmanuel Chichuka for today's clash. Suffered a bit of flu in the week. And Van der Berg finds touch.
The moment the Lions, you can see the hurt that they had from last week, losing a game which they thought they had in the bag. They're showing how desperate they are. They're hunting as a pride.
At the tail for the Bulls. Marius Lowe's knocked it on. Advantage Bulls. Papier. Good step from the scrum half. Grusson, they're sending it out wide now. Chance coming up for the Bulls. The intercept well read by Kjuan Horn. An advantage. Knock on from the Lions. And scrum down.
Yeah, no advantage for the Bulls after the knock on from Marius Lowe. Sort of juggles this ball. And Sergio Peterson caught a knee on knee. Lost that battle. A bit of attention now.
Time off.
Wasn't part of the match 23 last weekend in the Champions Cup. Came on for Devin Williams on the bench. There's Sergio Peterson. 6 tries in his URC career. 1 this season for the Bulls.
They've got good form on the edges, the Bulls. I think that you got Kanan Moody, Kurt Lee, Aronson, Sebastian de Klerk has really shown up. Devin Williams has added more into the back three of the Bulls, and Willie Leroux, the evergreen Willie Leroux. When you look at that, it just shows you the depth that they do have and quality they have in this group, the Bulls. But it's the Lions who's really shown up. Enjoy how they've contested in every single facet of this game. The defensive line has shown line integrity and big tackles have been made. And they're finding them well the ways to score tries too.
Time on. Crouch. 5, 6.
Good hit by the Bulls. Penalty against the Lions.
set piece was always going to be a challenge for both sides. JP Smith up against Monet Smith. Look at that turn, cranking of the shoulder. They're not giving a chance for the tight head to keep that scrum up.
Taking line out, home side. Nokia brings it down. Instead of good driving more. Good defense by the Lions, pushing them towards the touchline. Van der Merwe breaks. Available for Papier. Carry that from Dion Slubbert. Now it's a tackle. Gumete. Frank, no, it's not Nagel. Balls need to finish. Mornay Smith. 5 meters out. Marco van Staden. Now conscious on the ground by the Lions. Matanzima. He's short. Surely now it's got to come. Ruan Nokia nowhere through. How long can the Lions hang on? Papier.
Backwards.
That's gone backwards. Papier can't get over. Courageous stuff by the Lions. Aka van der Merwe picks up and goes through the middle. Try time. Aka van der Merwe. What a strike rate he's had this season, the hooker. 8 matches, 7 tries in the Vodacom UFC for the Bulls hooker.
Big boy rugby here from the Bulls. Just being physical and up close and personal. Aka van der Merwe barely does get it over the line.
Oh, doesn't look very convincing, that Bobs. I don't think he made it the line. In front of the upright, the flags are up. Successful kick from Johan Goosen.
A good return from the Bulls. They've got into the 22 of the Lions and they've come back with 7 points. They needed to convert to get that belief into this faithful that has shown up at Loftus Versfeld. And Aka van der Merwe really does love scoring tries, and this season has been your guy.
Receiving some medical attention. Left wing, Sergio Peterson. SA player for South Africa back in 2016-17. Lots of time with the Stormers.
Yeah, that's where he caught that knee on knee. It's very painful. Takes a while to get comfortable. He needs this game time. He needs to build some reps on the field. Struggle on.
Restart onto the left-hand side by the Lions. Elrich Low secures. With the safety of the 22 for Ambrose Papier. Oh, he's not looking for touch. Looking to regather, and they've done so. Ruan Nokia. Papier. Set move by the Bulls. They're searching for a bit of width. And Nohamba, good positional play from the Lions fly half. Willie Leroux looking for a 50-22. Goosen outside the 22. Kjuan Horn.
Just
well disciplined by the Lions.
so that's bad from the Lions. No threat at all. Kick that had no pressure on.
Was not a shoulder charge. Or is it coming up to you? Potential shoulder charge by number 2 red on Bulls team.
Last week it was discipline that cost the Lions their victory at home, and it was from my goodness.
Should be the other way around.
Yeah, he seems to look up and he sees where he's going. And it's a bit of a lean from Yakutu.
It is contact.
So,
I don't see a shoulder charge. I just want to see if number 2 clearly changes his line or number 10 just runs into him.
from this angle, it looks like Johan Goosen ran into him. But this front-on angle, look where he moves his foot.
Slight change of direction, JD. It's definitely not a shoulder charge.
Okay. Yeah. Slight change by number 2 as he turns. He comes and steps in the path of number 10. So I'm sticking with the penalty only.
That's correct.
All right. Okay, it's just obstruction. It's not a shoulder charge. Where number 2 did have time to move out the way, but he still changes his direction with the shoulder, with the left shoulder, and makes contact.
So penalty against the Lions coming up.
Go straight. No, just a penalty only.
Twengele Jadizwini right on top of it. Calls for a penalty.
Yeah, you it's about 5.
Yeah.
Turning down the 3 points, the Bulls. Kicking for touch.
Right. What's the incident that got us here? Lions allowing the Bulls back into this game through discipline. Ill discipline from the Lions.
Ruan Nokia been the go-to man, not used this time around, knocked on by Papir. Taking his eyes off the ball.
It's about delivery at the same time. If you put that ball in front of his eye line, it makes it much easier for him to run onto the ball. Ball goes behind his eye line, then he has to drop his eyesight. If you put the ball in front of him, different.
And the Lions pack of forwards was really committed to that driving more.
And Harold Forster was hurrying down to first receiver, defender there as Kjuan Horn. Salin Nohamba tends to move on to the wing when it comes to set-piece defense. Well, if you start picking up those within your preparation time, you can find ways and plays to exploit a player defending in the position where he's not familiar at.
Crouch!
It's purely a size thing. Salin Nohamba weighing at 70 kilograms. Good Lions scrap. And a penalty for the away team.
Number 1 driving in.
Lions
Step to the left, driving
forward pack has really stood up. Every time they've been in trouble, they're the ones who have forced their way and impose their will. Through their scrumming now, they get possession and they get field advantage. Asenatin Tlabakanye has been anchoring this scrum. Simphiwe Matanzima turned to the inside and he walks around him.
A touch finder from Salin Nohamba. Kovani, whatever happened to the torpedo kick that goes miles and miles?
It's a skill. It's hard to kick.
No longer part of the game.
So the drop kick that all players are doing now, it's a much easier transfer of the ball to the foot. With the torpedo, you have to get a different placement so that you can have the kick. So it's a lot of precision that has to happen.
I tell you, for Rebecca forwards, I'm sure they still prefer the torpedo because it's a long way upfield.
No,
Gets the team back on the attack.
It does. Efficiency first now.
And the Bulls line-out has been efficient.
Line-out's over.
Through the middle, the Lions players came through. And a penalty there. And Skuman.
Number 4. Breaking bind. on the side.
Initial call seemed that Ruben Skuman came through the middle. Changing the bind as the call.
Bulls with chances to get into the 22 of the Lions. I've kicked that one directly out.
It's in a very good position.
Still trailed by 2. And Amy Barrett-Theron in the right place, right time. She made the good judgment. Bulls back into the halfway line.
Needed to keep square. Straight. Crouch. Bye.
Bulls have given away 2 penalties in this department. It's a super contest from both sides. On the break. Lions retain possession under a bit of pressure from that scrum. Creating space for the scrum after kick.
Use.
Creel to chase. Peterson up in the air, tap backwards by the Lions. Frankie Horn. It's a loose ball, Sergio Peterson. Nohamba will tidy up. He's kept it in play, Sanela Nohamba. And inside the 22, not going to find touch. Was Gerson now. Creel. Richard Creel's kick finds Willie Leroux. And Leroux into touch.
Lions managing this game well. After that scrum, he decided to transfer the pressure. Ruben Skuman gets a bit of tension on his shoulder.
That's the difference between the two.
Lions not playing much rugby into the in their own half. Skuman carry into big players. Morris Smith making a tackle, feels the pain on his shoulder. Really touches upon his pectoral. Darren Lensberg, man on form, is on the bench for the Lions.
Yeah, Skuman joined the Lions back in 2020. And a number of people have travelled across Ben Skuman into Pretoria for this Yexkay derby. 2 teams in the Gauteng province. 2 different cities, Pretoria for the Vodacom Bulls and the Emirates Lions from Joburg, Johannesburg. Jacaranda City is the city of gold.
It's a beautiful setting here at Loftus. Field feels a bit like it's got more width on it. Most teams like to really give it some air here.
The movement for Saki's throw, just good. Nohamba. Dwight to Van Wyk. That's brilliant work that from Henko Van Wyk. And a bit of pressure, finds space. JP Smith celebrated his 34th birthday this week. Sanela Nohamba. That's gone too far. Quickly taken by the ball, Sergio Peterson. Tabaganya's hit is big. Panthers are meant to touch.
Oh, he hit the cul-de-sac.
Where the arms there.
Stopped everything like a blood clot there. Asenathi Tabaganya, it's just his rugby brain. You stay up with the player and make the hit on the winger. That's not his fault, he's got power.
Legit tackle for Asenathi Tabaganya.
Oh, his quality.
And the bird finds his way through the Bulls tackle forward, but the Bulls come away with the possession. Elrich low. Low. Tackle again from Tlabakanye. Contest on the ground. Missed by the Lions. Kruise. Matanzima carries it in. Sergio with the stop. Papier onto the left-hand side. Inside ball for Mornay Smith. Now Papier. Nakia.
Penalty advantage.
And a penalty advantage
Dominic.
for a high tackle against Skuma. Low. Breaks away from the Lions defenders. Papier. They can strike here. The ball's free play. Still got the penalty advantage. Willy Leroux. Very dangerous when it comes in the first receiver.
New advantage, number 4, not rolling.
No, Skuman. That's a second penalty from him. There's a high tackle. Now not rolling away. Foster. Less than 5 minutes till the end of the first half. Looks promising from the Bulls as Van Staden gets brought down. Sergio Peterson, chicken wing pass, not going to make it.
Yeah.
Take the points, what you do here, both?
Yeah, I'll take the points. Just reward what the forwards have done. Stayed in the fight, they've carried strongly. Lions have been defiant in the way that they've defended. For the Bulls, they'll be looking at this game and saying,
3 minutes.
we're not committing enough of their players into that ruck. We need to play a bit more direct through that ruck, and that way we can shorten up this defensive line the Lions seems to have. Bulls, if not, they have to outwork them around the corner so they can outnumber them. At the moment, the Lions are very comfortable setting up integrity with their defensive line so connected.
Johan Cruyssen puts the Vodacom Bulls in the lead for the first time in the first half.
Okay.
And it's 3 from 3, 2 conversions. 2 penalties and a conversion for Johan Cruyssen.
Ruben Skuman has come off for Darren Landsberg, crying off for that pectoral injury that he had earlier on.
Very capable line-out option is Landsberg. Also had good form since moving to the Lions. Ulrich Loop, Edwin van der Merwe lets him go.
Tackle.
Was backed out of that contest. There's van der Merwe. Kjuan Horn. Sanela Nohamba. Bulls defensive line a lot better. And Nohamba's kick is brilliant.
Oh,
That is world class. Well weighted.
When they were inside.
is such a skillful player. For me, it's the stance that he puts on so that he can create that opportunity of making sure that he gets his hip towards the line and he just
We don't believe those passes.
inches. Game of margins, and what a classy player he is. Third on the log points in the URC. Man who can play at 9 and a 10. But it's just his game management and the way that he reads the field. That's superb.
Lions feed the line out 50-22 and they've given possession away. Cruyssen to Foster. Kjuan Horn. Good chase from the Bulls. Horn kicks it upfield. What a pickup is that from Willy Leroux. And into touch. Net gain for the Lions, but wasted opportunity from that line-out.
After live, how the Lions have been so relentless in everything that they've done. Kept this form, Bull side, making things uncomfortable for them with the pressure.
1 point in it, off the top, not Nagel. Myris Low, credited with 2 tries already this afternoon. Mani Chituka, great stop. Landsberg makes it available for the Lions. Nahamba, soft hands, a high tackle by Willie Leroux on his opposite number. Lansbury puts shoulder in there. Nahamba, little cross kick. Oh, close, so close. Sebastian de Klerk just manages to grab that ball.
Oh, man with a bag of tricks.
Penalty earlier.
He's pulling the strings here, the pit master, Sanelo Nahamba.
They made a call as yet, and they're kicking for touch, and they're kicking for goal. Going for touch, Kobani.
Shows their ambition. They trail on the log by only 3 points. If they give themselves a win here, they could get into the top 8. A high tackle from Willie Leroux, just technique compromised.
Could also be a lack of confidence after missing a few kicks at goal. The penalty and a conversion by Sanelo Nahamba.
Or backing his back.
Either or, we'll soon find out. Landsberg goes up.
Line-out's over in the 5.
Line out is over. Inside the 5.
From behind. Once red.
Good defense
Out,
by the
out,
Bulls.
out.
Lions going backwards. Relying all over it. Oh, just managed to get it back. The Lions very lucky. On the Berg. JP Smith. Contest by the Bulls. With the hands in the ruck. Referee says no, it's good to go.
10 is on his feet. Is that half-time?
That is half-time, sir.
Okay.
Here's a half-time whistle. 3 tries in the first half, 2 by the man in picture, Myra Slow of the Lions. And what a response that from Akko van der Merwe. As we confirm changes, Marcel Coetzee has come on for the Vodacom Bulls, so Marco van Staden calls it a day. Restart of the second half. Crossing it straight up the middle. Van der Berg, Morning van der Berg, Lions ball in hand. Renke Horn. Gumete makes the hit.
Get out now. Get out.
Yeah, Bulls making it ugly at that breakdown. Landsberg
Inside.
looking for the safety of the 22.
Use it, 9.
Landsberg, the kick is into touch.
No, man.
Both teams have utilized their bench using one player. The Lions, Darian Landsberg came on for Ruben Skuman. Late stages of that first half. Set piece is good by the home side.
Out. 19 out. Same all.
Remember breaks. Landsberg with the hit. Cleaning out from Marcel Coetzee. Slabbert, driven backwards. Doesn't matter. Possession still with the Bulls. Papier. Elrich Low takes play inside the 22. Papier, they're lining up on the outside. Slabbert. Bulls looking for a better start than they had in that first half. Crewson. Willie Leroux, long pass out wide. You find what a tackle is that from the Lions. Sebastian de Klerk done well to stay in field. Nokia. It's been ripped. It hasn't gone forward though. Now it has. Picked up though by Papier.
Was ripped backwards by red. Regathered by 9.
Ripped backwards, very clear from the referee. Regathered by Papier. Try time. Vodacom Bulls.
Willie Leroux with the fizzing pass to Sebastian de Klerk as they found that width. And after that, it was back onto the inside. Look at the anticipation from Ambrose Papier. Sticking up and keeping up with the play. His reactional skills here and picking it off his toes. Has done well in the scrum of backing up what is a good line break on the edges. And the Bulls go direct, and they found a way to get the try. And the first try of the second half.
Goosen with the kick. Doesn't hold his line off the upright. Flags are up. 4 from 4 from the Bulls. Fly off.
It's great work from the scrum off. Feeding off Harold Forster's pass on the inside. I think he should have taken it a bit further, make the kick a bit easier for Goosen. Didn't need to, because he converted that.
Deep by the lines. Goosen got it covered. Edward van der Merwe with the tackle. The steal is good by the Lions. It's Andrew Sergel. Chichuka. Landsberg gets a big hit shoulder from Nokia. Sahi. Mahamba looking for the drop goal. Steadies himself. Mahamba gets the 3 points.
Oh, let it easy, boy.
Go to the red zone. They walk away with 3, the Lions. The drop goal from Sunderland Ohamba.
The audacity. Hit and spin. Still stays in the moment. Looks up, takes opportunity in front of this post. Wasn't getting any goal forward ball. There's no options around him. What does he do? He converts that pressure into points.
Lions tapped it backwards and retained possession. It opens up for Marius. Low gets the offload to JP Smith. Smith can't stay in field, ran out of everything. Pace and space. Leroux quickly taken by the Bulls. Low. Elrich Low. Tabakanye. Low wins the physical contact. Creel. Very quiet afternoon for Creel. Lions have won it back, forcing that pass.
Knock on. Then forward.
Creel taking it into contact, tried to place and play, but look at the pressure from the Lions at that breakdown. Already attacking onto the ball, making it uncomfortable for the Bulls in possession.
I needed to keep square. Also need your shoulder out. Okay.
5 places separate these 2 teams in the URC log. Only 3 points
Guys, happy with
separate
this
2 neighbors. Lions with 4 wins, 4 losses. The Bulls 5 wins and 3 losses. Win for the Lions.
Crouch!
Get into the top 8 for the Bulls. And a possibility to get into the top 3.
Sit!
Lots to play for in the XK Derby. Marius Low, that's gone forward. Oh, they were waiting for him, Kowani.
Yeah, they were waiting for him. He's a man who averages about 8 carries a game. One of the people who's entrusted of getting over the gain line for the Lions. That's expected of him, to be carrying that ball into contact. Just ball protection, letting him down in that.
Let's go.
Keep working on staying square.
Make sure you scrub straight as well.
I haven't been impressed with the scrums from both teams. Just no like a fair, solid platform to work from. 50-50 at the moment, and both of them really having a go.
Just need one of the scrums to go a bit deeper, get the ball to the back and really impose the will and give the match officials something to look at.
And that would also make it to the highlights package. Deeper scrum. Player of the weekend.
Monty Smith losing
Yeah, he just needs to
his
check
footing.
He's overextending.
Overextended. His chest below his hips.
Morne Steyn handing the tea and some water
Balls.
to Sanele Nohamba, former Bulls player legend, not just a player, former Bulls legend, now a kicking coach with the Lions is Morne Steyn.
Already his shoulders below his hips. Gravity taking that scrum down. Bulls not holding it up. Lions get the penalty.
They drop goal in the set. Second half, Sanele Nohamba immediately turns, it's good. Great penalty straight through the middle for Sanele Nohamba.
After 5 encounters against each other, the Bulls and the Lions, only one game they won was last season. And Sanele Nohamba in that game scored 24 points. They won by 29 points to 5. There seems to be carrying on good momentum from that.
Deep goes Johan Goosen, Frankie Horn, 8th in the Lions. Manages the restart. Good pressure from Harold Foster.
Yes!
Ball has come to use it. And safely into the touch.
Now Morne van der Berg does well. They dribbles that ball to the back, the long ruck that they set. Because he can kick with either foot, puts it onto his left foot, no pressure on that side. He can kick the ball directly out into touch inside his own 22. Well executed from the scrum half.
Good pick in the front, change made by the Bulls. Foster's pass is a good one. Creel can't find the gap. Same side go the Bulls. Goosen hoping for a kind bounce and opening under pressure. It's Kieran Horn and net gain for the home team.
Great set in attack from the Bulls, setting it up into the midfield, and after that playing to the same side, knowing that the Lions, the line so flat, there was a bit of space behind them. Good chase from Sebastian de Klerk. Kieran Horn into touch. They retained position because the Lions took the ball out.
Tail goes van der Merwe. From an offside position, it was Jaco Visagie. Space on the blind side for the Lions. Jaco van der Merwe, great line. Oh, intercepted by Sanele Nohamba.
Oh, get out of here.
Definite try that. If Nohamba wasn't there.
Just in the line out.
Oh, his interpretation of the game is just beautiful. Sanele Nohamba gets himself in the right position. Good read. You can see her smiling as he knows this game so well. He's so confident. It's what makes rugby such a beautiful game. 70 kilograms, competing physically against players who are 30, 40 kilograms heavier than he is. It's just his brain goes quicker. Jaco Visagie coming around the corner, line out, and then he just collapses it in front of the English Adeswini. Look at this read here from Sanele Nohamba. Just gets in between the two players. Bounces off right into his hand.
Good mismatch in skill there. Good read by Nohamba. Bulls back on the attack. Deep inside the Lions 22. Look to set up the driving more. Gumede joins in. Still the same more. Good defense by the Lions. Broken up. Van der Merwe. Game 2 call that he stayed within. Foster has been ripped away by the Lions. Lions ball in hand approach. Edward van der Merwe, they're going to kick it. No, they're not. Kieran Horn up against Willie Leroux. Goosen. Good covering of space by the Bulls fly half. Johan Goosen. Papier. Van der Berg makes a tackle, but Papier breaks away. Ball's firmly in control. Billy Leroux's pass finds Coetzee. Admiral van der Merwe gets beat to Sebastian de Klerk. Beats one. Inside ball being knocked on. The Humber again in a very good position, playing the ball on the ground there from Creel. Finally penalty advantage for the Lions.
It's taken back.
Morgan Nadia
We're inside.
inside the
Stay
22.
outside.
Yep. Yep.
Use it 9. That's advantage over for the knock-on.
It was a knock-on advantage.
This is good work here from Frankie Horn. Uses his strength, rips that ball up, heads up Rugby from the Lions. They look to counter, and it opened up, and the Bulls were back on it. Great offload for Marcel Coetzee. Look at the work. Look how desperate the Lions are to get back onto the play. Well, the fans living on the edge.
Lions just open up.
Merwe's throw at the back, it's loose. Visagie. Van Wyk. Out wide to Van der Merwe. Finally breaks away from Sergio Peterson. And foot in touch. Yes, the play from Admiral van der Merwe is when you don't get too many opportunities, and now you're just trying to force things. Initially he came back in field, he had won the battle.
Now looking for the work. Getting off his left wing all the way to the right wing. Because he hasn't touched the ball, you're right. Wanted to have more than just a touch. Carried into touch though. That turns the ball over to the Bulls.
Lions contested win possession. Frankie Horn's been good. Knocking it on.
Darren Landsberg getting in front of the jumper, which created this opportunity, although Frankie Horn knocks it on. Lions pack just battling it out here.
Okay, let's go.
The favored Bull side.
Yeah, he's out of play. Let's go. Let's go. He's
Darren
out of play.
Landsberg, what he
He's
lacks
out of
in
play.
physicality, just the way he reads the line out, the pressure he puts in the set pieces, world class.
Water off, please. Let's go.
And it's his heart. Just week in, week out, knowing that he's not the biggest out of them all. That he won't stand down for anybody.
Make sure you chase the feet
And that's
off
that
the
grit
sets.
that has got him to play professional rugby.
Shoulder out, please.
Festive atmosphere here at Loftus Versfeld, round 9
Ouch!
of the Vodacom URC. Remember, this fixture
Fine!
was meant to be played during December. New Year's Eve was a call. As you all know, not too many people around in the Gauteng region.
Yeah, there's a scrum happening, but out and outside, Sebastian de Klerk is getting attention.
Okay, we've obviously got new personnel. Okay. Let's do it again.
Scrum just not settled.
He's out of play. He's out of play. He's out of play.
And
Let's go.
English is when he says we don't need him in the scrum. There's a winger
Was it chatting to?
to the backs. He's always in play for us, the backs. There's opportunity for a cross kick. Winger's getting attention.
Closer. Closer.
Come on, let the boys play.
Yeah.
Crowd are getting
Just hold it
behind
out,
here.
get closer and higher, please.
So the Mexican wave building up slowly.
Crouch!
Yeah. 20,000 tickets were sold for this clash. 28 we pulled up at Loftus this morning. And expecting a lot more. Papier onto the short side. The kick and the chase. Something could be on. Bilo Kumeta can't get it. Which Bulls player can? None. An advantage for the home side.
It's great understanding on rugby from the Bulls. They got the shoulder, they played to the blind side, got pace on. Ambrose prepare. Ball. Rugby ball. So unfortunate on that bounce for Mbilo Kumede. Line was opening up.
That's why I was playing advantage. Because against him.
Changes happening for the Bulls. Devin Williams coming on for Sergio Peterson. Kuta Kunu running on to the front row for Monet Smith. Arka Fanamava makes his way off the field too. He'll be replaced by Johan Hobela, who's back from injury. Just 2 points in this game, almost an hour gone.
I've got the space closer now. I just need to stay square.
Yakske Derby, not disappointing at all. Catching the imagination of this crowd.
I was happy with this lead.
We've said this from day one. The URC is only going to grow in strength over the years. As soon as the public get to understand and know the world-class players traveling to South Africa week in, week out. It's good to see that the rivalry and the contest amongst the local teams still right up there. Especially this time of the year, you know, end of Jan. Very
People got paid.
Fraction closer, thank you.
Something new for South African public. This time around, you want to make sure.
Come on.
The year starts off well. Resolutions. It's the end of Jan, so the resolutions are back to what they were last year.
Compliments to you.
6!
Kumanta picks up, injects a bit of pace. Wow, this could be very controversial. Try time. Morne van der Berg felt that the referee swinging in the judges really wasn't his way.
Where does he have to be though? It's the best place to run at. That's at the referee. And Mbilo Kumede does well here for the Bulls. He used what he had in front of him. The referee has to have a place on that field.
In front of the upright, flags are up. The extras for the Vodacom Bulls. Mbilo Kumede scores his first URC try.
Now he rides his luck, but at the end it's the hand and the shrug off. Because he had the momentum, he could place that ball. And the Bulls go four in front by now a converted try. That's good work from a young number 8. Really is taking his chances.
So Kobani, if I pick up and broken player run into the ref middle of the park, will he not going to call us back for a scrum? He does, doesn't he? Most of the time.
Most of the time. I find that from set pieces, every time when they stand in the vacuum, that's what I targeted when I was playing, and then they can't be anywhere else besides there. So if the inconsistency, that will be within the laws, right?
Yeah.
And it's the laws that are supposed to determine what happens. At the moment, that is a go.
Brilliant take from Ludwig. The bench has really injected some pace for the Vodacom Bulls. The likes of Marcel Kutsia, Ludwig, just saw Cameron Hanekom coming on. Landsberg charging it down. Oh, very unfortunate for Cameron Hanekom. Oh, he's just come on. If you caught that, it would have been a sight to see.
He just doesn't stop, doesn't he?
No, you need to keep quiet now. You need to keep quiet. You're not the captain, you need to keep quiet.
And it's Alliance players who are getting frustrated. Everyone is calling, everyone is trying to call this game. Hanekom, he just keeps on hunting down, anticipating. Yeah, Lions have to really focus now in the last quarter. In the contest. Just a matter of getting themselves on the right side of the field. Bulls at the moment doing exactly what is expected from half-time.
Frankie Horn onto the short side. Keon Horn, a kick through for Van der Merwe to chase. Foster, and a bit of pressure, kicks it into touch.
That's good cover.
Play that from the Lions.
Yeah. It was a good cover from the inside centre, standing onto the open side. He has to cover up that space. That's not the fullback's ball. Look where he's coming from, tracking. But the Lions read the space well, because now they've got a line out just 5 meters out.
Let's switch on.
Remember the change in personnel. Morgan Odia, Andrea, the new prop forward.
Are your numbers okay?
Some movement for the Lions. The set is good. The Bulls good in defence. The line out is over. Some forward momentum for the Joburg franchise. Working hard.
19 out! Out!
Where's the ball? Who's got possession? Who's got the upper hand? The Bulls defence wins it. Lions got to track back. And a penalty advantage for the team
Penalty advantage, 23.
from Joburg. Were they ever on sides, the Bulls?
Number 23 collapsing. 23.
It's Marcel Kutia collapsing the maul.
Okay, time off for the injury.
And the Lions players receiving some medical attention.
Yeah.
That's on that 5 meter line.
Reynard Notnagel, number 5 lock.
23 just collapsed.
It's Marcel Kutia. Judge is set.
Warriors.
Well, if you don't know now, you know. The first thing that he did, which was his scanning, and then the cheek of the young man to look for the space, and the counter-attack that set up the first try. Stilene Nohamba has been part of this game. He's just been delivering like a postman he is.
Now the Lions on the attack. Chichuka, he's short and needs some magic here, home side. Power play from the Lions. They're calling for it to hold up. There's the magic for the Bulls. They're under the pump, under a bit of pressure, and they've got it. Foster out wide to Creel. Inside, it's been knocked on. Try time. How was that? David Creel gets dominated in the tackle. It's a loose ball. Try by the Lions.
Oh, the Lions, they get in. They were smelling blood. Morgan Nodia picking up the scraps.
Once again, I apologize.
They repelled the attack from the Lions, and they turned the ball over inside their own try line. They tried to shift this ball onto the toes of Harold Foster, trying to take that. Look at that rip in the tackle from Emmanuel Chituka. Great work from Morgan Nodia to get himself that far away from that ruck and to pick up the scraps. And that's what was needed from the Lions. Staying in the fight. And the conversion from Nohamba.
First class entertainment in Pretoria. The only game of round 9 in the EuroC. The tackle from Chichuka, the loose ball. The Lions pounce. Still very tough to tell who's going to win this one, Bobs. Right up to the wire.
It has, and both teams, they've just been so relentless in taking chances when given to them.
Deep restart. Frankie Horn gets it covered. Outside the 22 for the Lions.
Backwards.
That's gone backwards.
All back.
Van der Berg puts himself under pressure.
Still outside. Still outside. It's taken in.
Now we're inside. Ruck form.
Van der Berg calms things down. There's a fine touch.
They made that exit very hard, the Lions. But at the end, they do the business. For them, it's about how they shut down the game. For the Bulls, They've been struggling by staggering the opposition, but not getting that knockout punch. Could they get in an 80-minute performance here? Will the Lions come back again and do it for like they did last season? Win away from home.
Line-out's over.
2 points the difference.
Out now.
Kobler
Get out.
onto the short side. Papier breaks. Their step is good, the pass even better. Hanekom gets off gap. Exciting play from the Vodacom Bulls. Can they go all the way? Croson, he's given it away, intercept. The inside ball, Creel has knocked it on. It's a blockbuster clash in Pretoria.
And helter-skelter too.
On half feet. Creel,
Knock on advantage over.
knock on advantage is over. Sergio Peterson can't hang on.
Both teams have come to play.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh, it's license to thrill in the URC.
True South African derby on our cards.
Time off.
Admiral van der Merwe say thank you very much for giving me that ball. Creel leaves it behind. And here, look at this ball. It beats the defender. And Sergio Peterson. Oh my goodness. Hurt that boy's feelings.
The beauty of this beautiful game. Any sport, the fans get so invested. Conversation throughout the week, saw it in the socials. So many of these players have crossed over. Spoke with Jaco Visagie, Jaco van der Merwe, Dylan Smith, another former Lions player, Errol Foster, just to name a few. Visagie, former Bulls player. Andrew Sergel played his junior rugby here in Pretoria.
So, this is Sanilo Nohamba, who set up this first try for Low. Back on the inside was Kieran Horn. Look at the support round now coming in for Marius Low. And this one, a try assist from the hooker over the top, and a step, sublime, had them touching each other. And that's Marius Low with the double and the brace in this game. They trail still by just 2.
Both teams 1 try away from the bonus point. Yes, festive, jolly crowd,
Keep working on
dancing moves, better than mine and Bob's, I can assure you that.
You can see that Ricky Lowe is flowing.
Time on. Crouch. 5. 6. Use 9.
Scrum is good enough from both teams. Nohamba, Van Wyk. Ball in hand from Van Wyk. Oh, it makes Foster work hard, but Van Wyk keeps going. Oh, almost knocked it on.
No more. 10.
Just almost lost it. It was rolling over. Nohamba. Lions are playing behind the gain line. Long pass out wide. How's it find? Van der Merwe. Now it finds Sergio. Now Frankie Horn. Grobler. Ball still in play. Elrich Low. Bulls have recovered. Ludwig puts his head down, mows through the Lions' defense. Impressive from the young man.
Use
buying
9.
himself time and his team. Lions have got it covered. Senator Nohamba up against Sergio Peterson. Contest for Van der Merwe. Can't stay in field. Calling for a high tackle, that is Edward Van der Merwe.
That is precision kicking from Ambrose Papier. All his kicks have been given a chance to be retreated back by his side. And JC Pretorius comes on for Andrew Sergel and the loose forwards for the Lions.
On the line.
the former Blitzbok. Loose forward.
Line out.
Emirates prepare, look at that.
Bulls, let's go.
Carrying the ball 91%, but what he does very well is passes. Averages about 40 passes per game.
Time on.
Robler's line out is good. Dylan Smith puts his head down. Good performance from Emirates Papier.
Actually on.
Van der Merwe, up he goes. Tackle from Peterson is good. The follow-up even better from Ludwig. Van der Berg. Early penalty. Ruck is formed.
Two players over the ball. Hands are not allowed.
Ruck form.
Not sealing, taking this opportunity away at all.
No.
To touch.
The contest is here. Two players are over the ball, so the hands are not allowed to be used. Especially with the player who is in that ruck.
Two points of difference. Lions trail at the back. The line out is good. So I could see it desperate to make that hit. A little over 10 minutes left. Not Nagel. Van der Berg. Dreyer. Shuan Dreyer. Running into his former teammate, Foster. There's a half break to pick up and drive for Mornay Brandon. And the turnover is good from Johan Grobler.
It's great work from Grobler. After he gave the penalty away, yeah, he had all the rights. He was the first man to be on that ball, beat everyone else's shoulders, and survive the clean out.
Yeah, last match for Grobler was 19th, 17th of November. Edinburgh then a hamstring injury. The Jacobs please get him back in action.
Captain.
Dylan Smith is back. A few of the players are making their ways back. Ball starting to look like the team.
Just hold the hooker there. Hold the hooker.
Jordan Hendrickson moving on to the inside center for Marius Lowe for the Lions. Persisting with their kick pressure, the Bulls.
Line, it's available, use it!
Big tester coming up for Nahamba. Calls for the mark.
I don't believe he was outside.
Foot is still in.
Foot is still in the call.
There's too many opinions on this field. Salih Nahamba does well, knows these laws. Stains on the line, which belongs to him.
The foot belongs to, the line belongs to the kicker. It's clearly inside.
Right of the edge for Salih Nahamba and the Lions.
That's how he plays his sport.
It's not in straight.
Outside shoulder. Scrum.
Oh, soft turnover here for the Bulls.
No, his foot was on the line. Yep. No, that's in. Out! Fine! Sit!
Another penalty advantage for the Lions scrum.
It's the right time to strike for the Lions.
Staying straight under pressure.
With 8 minutes to go, they go to their set piece. Bulls have given over their ball with the ball not in straight. Now it was the scrumming session that they needed to impose themselves to get back into, either go to the front by the kick here. Jordan Hendricks lining it up just inside his own halfway line. He was slotting them from the 10-meter line during warm-up.
Coming off the bench, his first contribution, the 21-year-old Jordan Hendricks has to put the Lions back in their lead. Immediately turns, he picks it up, flags are up. Emirates Lions regain the lead by a point. Cold as ice for Jordan Hendricks there, 2 steps back, Burbs. Smooth, straight through.
He's got ice in those veins. And that gets a resounding hell here.
Frankie Horn. Bulls not committed to that breakdown.
Use it, 9!
From the back onto the left boot.
It's good pressure from Johan Kobala, who have spotted that he does change from right hand to left foot and stuck onto the blind side just to put pressure on him. Rushed his kick. Bulls still within a shot here. It's an attacking line out. Just outside the 22. They've gone short.
Much better line out by the Bulls. That's powerful momentum from the home side driving more. Still the same more. Now inside the 22. Can they scrum for that penalty? Can they maul for the penalty? Through the middle. Frankie Horn. Hendricks makes the tackle on the ball scrum off. Cameron Adeko, men support Juan Nokia. Papi opting for the short side. Marcel Coutier, Elrich Low. It's available for the home side. They trail by a point. Adeko. John gets behind the whole team. Nokia. JC Pretorius with the hit. Papi. Kunu. Dennis Smith. Carry from the replacement prop forward. Where's the magic? Is it the power play of the Bulls? Or the Lions defense? Kunu carries quality, driven backwards. What's key? It's possession for the Pretoria team. Less than 5 minutes on the clock. Coetzee, the contest on the ground, JC Pretorius missed it. Grobler. Well, they're lining for the drop goal. Doesn't look like there's anybody there as yet in the pocket for the Bulls. They're looking for the Pfeiffer, Ludwig. Which side are we going? They're going left, the Bulls. Nokia. Landsberg with the stop. Have the Lions still got anything left in the tank to make the hits?
Tackler!
Another good tackle by the Lions. Good defensive work. Hanekom works hard to secure. Coetzee, senior players putting their hands up to say we will carry. JC Pretorius contest. The contest is good. One back by the Lions. Nohamba beats one. Nohamba's clearance. Into touch. Quickly taken by the Bulls. Billy LaRue's pass is good. Big chance coming up. Chuchuka with the hit. on their feet. They're competing on the ground. The turnover. Emirates Lions on fire. Bulls under pressure for Kobani.
The Bulls are under pressure, but the penalty is against the Lions for their hands past the ball and then playing on that ruck. Staying consistent to the call as Kwengile Tadezweni. That's what he did when Frankie Horns did it in the first half. Tackle was made by a good chaser. Hands before, past the ball from the Lions. So unlucky because the man was under pressure, was the one on the ground.
Yeah, I think the first bite of the ball was JC Pretorius. That's the one. Van Beek came second.
Nice pressure here. Johan Clausen
Inside his own half to regain the lead. 1 point separates the two teams. Steps up. Person looking for distance, direction. It's goal! Johan Person gets the balls back in front. What a finish, what a contest, the Yaskay derby. If you thought this derby doesn't mean much, the locals here in Pretoria and those that travel from Joburg will tell you a different story. It is a great kick from Johan Person.
Special moment here as Izan Esterhazen makes his debut for the Lions at 20. And the number 20 jersey coming on for Not Nachel.
Person with the clearance. Into touch.
The last minute between the two great rivals. Ricardo Locha. Chris Rousseau, Andres Baker, Gigi, Gary Gold in the corner. Biting their nails, everyone. Morning, Brandon. What a big line out he's throwing in.
Seconds remain on the clock. Lions with possession. Oh, it's been won back by the Lions. Not by the Lions, by the Bulls. Stolen. That could be the ball game.
Use 9.
Papier to Grobler.
Stay on your feet, Bulls. Maintain your feet. He's onside.
Onside the call. Papier. Contest on the ground. Papier.
Use.
Cameron Hanekom. Contest on the ground, on his feet, and the Lions won it! The Lions have won it!
There was a clear release, back on the ball.
You couldn't have scripted this any other way. It's going right down to the wire.
Clear release and back
It is
on the ball.
unreal what's transpiring here in Pretoria. What a finish. JC Pretorius.
Get involved, son. The servant's expert. He's well versed when he comes to breakdown and contesting onto the ball. He was put on the bench for this game to close the game out. He comes in, he rewards Cash van Rooyen with something that could be special. Now up to Jordan, another one from the bench. Will he be the man?
Nail-biting stuff. If you're not the edge of your seat, something wrong with you. Loftus Frasveld dishing up a classic in the Yaskay derby. Jordan Hendricks's kick is not over, onto the side. And just like that, the final whistle goes in Pretoria. The Vodacom Bulls victorious against their neighbours, the Emirates Lions. What a contest, what a derby it's been, the Yaskay derby. They turned up in numbers, the players delivered. The Vodacom URC, it is alive and well.